This is Hannibal from thehannibaltv.com with some MMA and pro wrestling news about two-time UFC champion Cain Velasquez, who trained a little bit with the WWE last year and is wrestling in Mexico City Saturday night for their big Triplemania card. He is in Mexico City now. He's wearing a mask in a lot of his publicity photos, so you can guess that he is going to be wrestling in a mask. He's been training in San Jose at the Pro Wrestling Revolution School. It's unknown if his match is really going to be a call-on-the-fly type match or a heavily rehearsed match, such as Ronda Rousey's first WWE match was. They practiced that a lot before it happened. He has a bad knee, back, and shoulder problems from his years fighting. He is still under contract with the UFC, but there's a new clause in his contract that allows him to pro wrestle, whereas most UFC contracts will not allow fighters to pro wrestle. Cody Rhodes is going to be involved in the match with Velasquez, so it'll be interesting to see if there could be a possibility of Velasquez going to AEW in the future. He is still under contract. He did lose his last fight in the first minute to Francis Ngannou, where he also tore his PCL and MCL in that first minute of the fight, so he's not coming off a big victory, but he's hugely popular in Mexico. He has beaten Brock Lesnar, and they could really use his star power in AEW or in AAA even. They're doing a Madison Square Garden show September 15th that apparently tickets are not selling well for. They're also doing a October 13th show at the Forum in Los Angeles, from what I understand. So he could benefit both of those shows, but he does say he's going to fight again before the end of the year at 37. If he turns up being any good at pro wrestling, it might be a good idea for him to stay on the pro wrestling side of things, where he could make a lot of money and not risk injury quite so bad. As we know, for MMA fighting, you don't just fight at the events, you got to fight in your training every day, which really takes its toll on a person's body. He does say that El Hijo del Santo, Blue Demon, Mil Mascaras, and Octagon were his heroes growing up. Well, Cain Velasquez, superstar Billy Graham laid a beat down on Mil Mascaras. I don't know too much about those other guys. I've heard their names. But if you ever want to step into the ring with a pro wrestler who can really take you to your limit, a guy that is similar size to you, I would love to get in there and mix it up with you down the road. So AAA, AEW, it doesn't matter where it is. Even Great North Wrestling, who knows what the future will hold. But if you stay in pro wrestling, I want you, Cain Velasquez.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.